catalytic converter Mitti is one of those oddly specific things people ask about, even though it sounds like something a sci-fi villain would collect to power a laser. People want to know what Mitti is even worth, and honestly, the demand is there. Mitti, if you're not familiar, is the powdery residue that's left over after a catalytic converter is scrapped. It's basically what's left once you break it open and remove all the honeycomb ceramic bits inside. Spoiler, it still has value. And here's the kicker. Catalytic converters are so valuable mainly due to the rare metals inside: platinum, palladium, and rhodium. These metals are like the diamond-tier loot box items of the automotive recycling world. Their prices swing around like crypto. Mitti has traces of those metals, sometimes at surprisingly high concentrations. The price you can get for Mitti? It can run anywhere from $10 to $120 a kilogram, depending on quality. People actually keep bags of dusty ceramic and think, this is basically treasure. But here's where most people get burned. Not all Mitti is created equal. You'll see guys on YouTube waving bags of powder around, promising it's packed with rhodium. In reality, unless you have lab gear, it's tough to know the exact value. Step 1, if you find yourself with a bag of this stuff, get it tested. There are industrial assayers who can tell you the exact breakdown. Otherwise, you're just guessing. Guessing in these trades is a fast way to lose cash. People forget about how much effort is required to turn Mitti into money. Nobody is driving around dropping dollars for a mysterious bag of dust. The real buyers? Usually refineries or specialized scrap dealers who buy in bulk. Think 50 kilos, not a sandwich baggie. Here's a pain point. There are scams. Mitti is easy to fake. Unscrupulous sellers add brick dust or sand to boost the weight. So my tip? Don't buy Mitti without a test report from a trustworthy lab. Certified paperwork equals real value. One thing most people don't realize, prices change fast. In 2021, rhodium alone hit $29,000 an ounce, a number that made even seasoned scrap dealers do a double take. Today, prices can be way lower, which means Mitti value drops like a rock too. Still, the hustle continues. There's a whole underground network for catalytic converter Mitti, especially in places where regulations are loose. People hoard this stuff, hoping for a spike in metal prices. It's a waiting game, and patience can pay off. Pro tip, if you have only a kilo or two, it's almost never worth shipping. Shipping costs and minimum refining fees will eat your entire margin. Pool your stash with a group or wait until you've got a bigger load. Multiply value by volume for real gains. So if you stumble onto some weird brown powder from a busted exhaust, there's a pretty good chance it isn't magic fairy dust. But it might be worth more than you think. Just remember, the real value comes from knowledge, connections, and perfect timing.